the issues with this live stuff. I got a phone call in the middle of it all, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't talk to anybody. I'm gonna wait here for a minute. Yeah, thanks for telling me that. I appreciate that. I need to fix something in the back of my truck. I got this cover back there that I need to fix real quick. Good afternoon, Kevin Hawthorne. What's up? I gotta grab this real fast here. Got some. This guy's probably like, "What are you doing, dude?" I'm in Marin County right now, about to go over the Golden Gate Bridge, though. So right here. This is Marin County. Cool, dude. I'm gonna put you guys right here for 1 second. I'm gonna be right back and fix this cover real fast. All right. Okay, just a minute here. All right, now cool. Okay, back driving here. Yeah, to fix that bed cover, it was kind of flopping all over the place. So bear with me here. All right, so I'm in Marin County, just about to pull into San Francisco here. It's foggy out. Got a little bit of fog coming in. But sorry if I'm not reading the comments right now. This is kind of tight in here. I'm gonna drive a little bit and kind of pay attention. Just a little bit here. So stand by. Just trying to get the shot here as I'm. Oh, and then welcome to the city. Well, if you guys don't know California, this is called traffic. I was just about to show you guys the drive to the bridge, and then here we are. So, and traffic. Sorry. What's up? San Francisco. That's where I'm going. My day, how's your day today? Day's good. Now I'm sitting in traffic. I don't even know what's going on. I didn't really see it on the map. It's not telling me the truth here. Jungle, hello. What do I do? As in, what am I doing in the city? Or what do I do for work? Oh my God, this is horrendous. Look at this. Bro. Work. Well, by trade, I joined the fire service about 23 years ago. So I've been doing that for quite some time. And then I have 7 years left until I retire from that. And I invest in real estate. I have a C Corp management company organized here in California set up. I have a holding company out in Wyoming. And I have each property, my investment properties I have are in LLCs, which are then held by the holding company, and then my management company manages them. And I also rent out camping trailers. I have my own camping trailer that I rent out, and just arbitrage, so I can go camping and not have to pay for it, if that makes sense. And then I do like I rent out other people's campers because it's like they don't want to deal with it. So I do I've created a consignment kind of thing for them, and so they sign a consignment with me, and then I rent them out. And then what else do I do? I got crypto. I have some high yield dividends that I'm kind of in right now. It's insane. It's high risk, but it's been paying off pretty well. So that's that's roughly what I do. Portfolio. What's the total amount of portfolio? Like how many properties, or what's the net worth of it? Because portfolio-wise, now I've been liquidating because I don't like where the market's at. Everything's starting to lose value. I've had properties for a while now. Now you want to know my net worth? I mean, I'm not too sure I want to share that. I think I'm okay. Well, my net worth is over $1 million. I'll just tell you that. That's after debts. Net worth. Some people don't understand that. Some people see it differently. Like, well, I own these properties that are worth this, but then you have debt on them, which is fine. I'm all about debt. So, approximate. I'm good. I'll just tell you I'm over $1 million. That's all I need to put. I don't need to work, if that makes you. If I bark 5 times, you'll sub. That's funny. If I bark 5 times, that's pretty good. I'm not falling for that again. Hector, hey, what's up? How's life? Life is good, but challenging and rewarding at the same time. It's all good. I'm just sitting in some good old Cali traffic here. Yep, just sitting here in the traffic going to San Francisco. So if you thought you knew it, you could see it firsthand. There it is. My age, I'm in my early 40s. If I'm out of time, times what's up? No, I'm not falling for that one again. Bro's about to flip the car. Here's my trophy. Well, thanks. Thanks for the trophy. Yeah, it's pretty jam-packed. I don't know what's going on. There must be a wreck or something, because normally the traffic's not this bad. This is pretty bad. This is going into San Francisco, so soon I'll be able to show you guys just rolling across Golden Gate. But if you're into that, if not, whatever. No big deal. Out there's Alcatraz. I can't see it. I missed it. Anyway, oh, there it is. There's Alcatraz. That's Alcatraz right there. That's where that prison is. It's not really in service, but that's the one that they have. And then they do the Alcatraz challenge or something where I know a few guys that do it. They have you swim from Alcatraz back to San Francisco because like those prisoners that escaped or something. The prisoner escaped. It's kind of funny. What kind of car do I drive? I don't drive a car. I drive a truck. I have a 2024 Chevy Silverado. It's a diesel because I have to tow the trailers. And yeah, it's not bad. Gets the job done. I like Chevy over Ford, and GMC's a little too. This chick better get over. Speaking of Fords, I got an electric Ford right next to me. Ford Lightning. I don't know why you'd ever buy one of those. So now I'm in the tunnel. So this is the tunnel that we're. Now you want to hear the horns because they all start to. Here's what everybody does. You go here and you just. It's what you do. No. This is crazy. I think there's just so many people in one spot that it's just like killing it all. Can you guys hear me now? I think you guys can. Same island from Shutter Island. That was Alcatraz out there. So like, yeah. Double fine zone. This is why I sit in the slow lane. Everybody's like, oh, the fast lane. I'm like, nope. If you know how to drive in the city, most of the time you're pretty good over here in the slow lane until you have to get over. But here we go. Now I gotta get over. If this Porsche could move his ass, come on, buddy. You got the coolest car. Oh, it's some lady. Yeah, it's all good. It was fast until it wasn't. The only one wants to go out with me. He likes my net worth, and then he's asking if I'm married and I'm single. There's a lot of, little bit of traffic here. I'm gonna wait. There's the lady who's straight up not paying attention. She drives a cool Porsche. Can't hear me. Thanks, Hector. Voice. No, I don't know who that is. The Bird Girls, is that what it is? I'm okay. Just sitting in some heavy traffic in the city of San Francisco, unfortunately. It was a tourist bus. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yeah. Here's the, try to get over. What up, dog? This cowboy here is definitely not from the city. Is this chick gonna let me in, dude? What's going on here? You gonna let me in? Some old lady? She's cool. There we go. Here we go. All right. It's chilly down here, that's for sure. It's not bad, but it's still a little chilly outside. No, the traffic's not always this bad. That's why I was kind of surprised. But I don't know what's going on out here. I mean, it's California, you know, the traffic's not the greatest, but all depends on where you're at, because there's obviously quieter areas. The traffic's not so bad. These are all the little bridge worker guys. What's that? Big old truck. There it is. This is the Golden Gate Bridge for all you folks that don't see it all the time. In San Francisco, I gotta go see my some family real quick. My aunt, she's gonna be getting some chemo tomorrow, so I want to see her before she goes and does all that crazy stuff. So, unfortunately. Yeah, it's flowing now. It was bumper to bumper for a minute, but out there's the ocean there, out to the west. Fog's kind of still hanging around a little bit, but it's all good. It's burning off a little bit out there. Burning off right there. Oh my God. The only one is like, I would say, well, since I had hella Bitcoin back in the day, keep the Bitcoin to my 23-year-old self. No, I would say invest in yourself. Don't go to college. I would have saved myself so much time. That's what I would have said. I would have been like, hey, go and invest in multiple businesses, young, fail big while you can. And then after that, go to, go keep reinvesting into education on your own. Yeah, this is the Golden Gate Bridge. There's Baker Beach over there. Underneath this is Fort Point. I go surfing down there every once in a while. It's been a few years, but that's... Yeah, this is nothing Not too much going on today. I'm just driving through the city. Now I gotta pick a spot here. What's this guy doing? Slow, slow. This is when you gun it through. Woo! Think skinny. All right. No more bridge. Yeah. Just rolling into SF. It's the Golden Gate Bridge, not the Golden State Bridge. But I can see how that can be a little bit confusing. This is rolling into San Francisco here. There's the tourist bus that you'll see around. Passing through the Presidio over here, going down to Lombard Street, then to Van Ness. You're broke. What should you do to initial money? Well, I would say, well, where are you located? And I don't think you're broke. You're probably not broke, but maybe. Money is super easy if you just have the right mindset and you understand that, like, buying, like this vehicle I buy here, I write off my mileage and everything, and I live through like corporate. So if that makes any sense, if you're in America, have a business, and then make it so like it'll make money. I mean, you can do any kind of business. You can do a window washing business. It doesn't cost anything for supplies. For me, renting out camping trailers. All I did was this. I had my own camping trailer. In 2022, I paid cash for it, so I paid, 48 grand for it, outright cash. I didn't want a payment, whatever. But I got that money from a property that I sold. So it's not like I went out and I earned the money, Anyways, so then I bought the trailer. Then I just camped on it, and it starts losing value, and I'm like, this sucks. This is not what I want to do. And then, what I did was I started renting it out this year, actually, because I was like, dude, this thing's not making me any money. It cost me money just to own it. And then, like, tomorrow I'm delivering my trailer tomorrow, and I'm going to the 17th through the 21st, and then the 24th through the whatever, like that weekend, and then August, it's like July 30th or something like that through August 3rd, something like that. Anyways, so what you do, you're out in India? Oh, okay. No wonder why all the questions. Now I understand. Okay, gotcha. Well, unfortunately, I don't know about like camping trailers in India. Probably not a thing, but I don't know. I would say maybe learn a little more about like online arbitrage, like even like Amazon. So Amazon had Prime Day the other day, right? And dude, what are you doing, dude? Are you trying to go? Jesus, people. You crazy drivers in the city. So anyway, yesterday there was like tablets on sale for $100, or the other day, not yesterday, day before yesterday, for $100. And so then, you could have bought it for literally $100. And then I went there yesterday and I looked it up and they're all $189. I'm like, wow. Well, if that's not online arbitrage, I don't know what is. You could have easily bought a bunch of those and then sold them. And you got to utilize like credit. See, in America, we utilize credit a lot and a lot of stuff like that. Ron's live. What up? Sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments much. I was kind of talking to the only one for a minute. Let's see here. I think college is virtual. It's going to be $100,000 student debt. Way too much. Like, yes, student debt just let me touch on that real quick, is unforgivable in America. You cannot just like, oh, I'm not going to pay my student debt, screw you, stick it to the man. Nope, not going to happen. You can't default on that. And yes, you can go on through online universities now, and it's for a fraction of the cost. So if you want to do the whole college route and do that whole thing, then go ahead and do it. But I just don't. I think you can learn a lot more with business, like utilizing. I mean, banks will give you money immediately. I signed up for an LLC here in the United States. See, I can't really speak about international because I don't know much about international business. I just stick to what I know, and that's here. And what that means is I can go and I go through a company out in Las Vegas, my lawyers and my legal team, and I have them. I go, hey, set me up an LLC. Yeah, it's going to cost me a few bucks because I'm having them do everything, and I'm not going and setting it up by myself. But they're also giving me like the operating agreements and things like that with business, which you need in America. And then also you need to be able to understand how to hold minutes and things like that, and be smart about running your business correctly and efficiently. Having going to the bank, opening up your bank account using your EIN number, and then maybe you have to fund a little bit of money from a previous investment, or you went and got a job somewhere and you saved up a little bit of money, and then now you put a little bit of money into that. They'll give you a credit card immediately, so that's kind of cool. Then you can utilize that credit card and you can get more investments going with your business. So here's society gives importance to government jobs and stability income. Yeah, and that's what I have too. I have a government job because I'm in the fire service out here. I'm in the fire service because I like dangerous shit. Is what it came down to. I like to get into some crazy situations, and I eventually did, but it was definitely different. I went to school for that stuff, whatever. But that's a government job, and so that's like my safety net, right? Well, in California, as firefighters out here, we get paid a pretty good amount of money. Like, it's a pretty good amount of money. Like I think there's just the income from being a firefighter is like just under 200 grand. So, I mean, that's not bad for a job that's basically part-time. Like right now, I don't go back to work for a couple of days, whatever. I'm actually off for 6, but I've used a few of those days off. But if you can't take, like, yes, it's expensive to live here. Like in San Francisco, if I lived in San Francisco, that 200 grand would be evaporated, but I don't. And I also bought a house a while ago. So it's just all allocating your funds, like not trying to buy cool cars or cool things in life. You know what I mean? So what if you had zero money today? What would I do first? What would I do first if I had zero money? Zero money and zero credit? Because that's the other question. I'll say, what's the credit like? Like, what's your credit? Can you get credit? Because is the payoff worth it? Okay, for what? I mean, $2 grand being a firefighter, one bad night and boom. Yeah, I see what you mean. But I don't know. It's yeah, firefighter you could die. It can be bad. I've fallen through a roof before. It was not fun. But then again, it was like, should I be on that roof? There was a couple questionable calls. Did I not question the captain that I was working under at the time? Yeah, I did not question him. I just said, okay, let's go, because ego sets in. But okay, let's go back to, if I had zero money, what would I do? Zero money. Okay, I would go on YouTube. If I had zero money, my question is, are you homeless? If you're not homeless, but you also have access to internet, or you have access to a cell phone, or something like that, then what I would do is I would definitely get on YouTube and start finding out and learning. Stop telling lies, bro. Okay, cool guy. Nothing in your pocket. Okay. Nothing. So yeah, I am. No, I'm saying like, yeah, nothing, like, no, like you're just like, you have nothing just with clothes on your back or what? Because like right now you're talking to me on YouTube, so you at least have access to YouTube, right? The cool guy's trying to heckle me. That's a pretty funny name, especially when you're trolling. That's a good one, actually. Okay, so again, I would start, instead of going like, where do I invest my money? People with no money don't need to learn how to invest their money. You know what I mean? The one thing you want to do if you don't have any money and you want to get money is you want to learn how to make money, right? So if that's the case, you need to learn how to make money. Then you want to go on YouTube and start looking up finance, all the free finance videos you can find. Anything that could teach you about money, that could teach you about liabilities versus assets. Like, am I going to buy a pickup truck or a car and then just drive because I want to be cool? Then yeah, whatever, right? Then that's what you want to do. You obviously you don't want to buy a car for no reason. You want to create that car. You want to make that car an asset. So now that you have a vehicle, maybe you're out in India, so I don't know what they do out there, but I'm sure there's a delivery service out there, right, of some sort. So maybe you turn that car into your delivery service thing. You start going to local, pizza places or whatever and saying, hey, do you guys deliver? No. Okay. Well, we can deliver for you. I don't know. Because do you have pizza out there? I don't even know. See, there's like, I'm not familiar with India. It's really hard for me to. So what about delivery, man? Yes, you can. That's what I mean. So you can be a delivery guy for a while. Then that's when you start stacking up your money and saving your money a little bit. See, here in the United States, we have different. It's a different setup out here. So, like, I have a self-directed IRA that I have. I pay my my legal team $500 a year, and then they let me, basically, it makes it so I could self-direct one of my retirement accounts. So I could flip baseball tickets to a game. I could baseball cards, comic books, or I can reinvest it into a camping trailer, like which I have out here, and then go and rent that thing out. But then I can't rent it out personally. I have to put it through my business, which then my business rents it out, and then all the proceeds goes in that tax-free. So it's all about not paying taxes as well. Trust me, brother, here in India, there are apps, literally everything. Yeah, no, I'm sure there is. Bush Street, okay. Gotta watch out, people are trying to park. You can enter at the doorstep. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So that's delivery. Quick commerce is strong. Oh, that's good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if it's strong, then there you go. I mean, like, I was out in the Philippines, and there were delivery guys everywhere, and they were making money. I mean, not a lot of money, but I mean, if you're trying to just make some money. And then also, I'm a huge, like, advocate on it sounds kind of funny and kind of weird. People could knock all they want about it, but what is this guy doing? Dude, calm down, bud. These people in the city, you have to visualize, and you have to actually make a plan. So write it down, have a journal, write down, journal like things, journal what you want, journal everything. When I have like this name, Seeking Success, it's because I'm seeking success, not just in like my finances, but fitness, as in like flexibility, mindset, all that stuff. All that stuff's on YouTube. That's the cool thing about YouTube University, which is free. Yeah, you might have to pay here and there for some things, but if you're not willing to pay, I don't think you're serious. I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you're serious about things, then you're going to put some money into it, right? I mean, that's kind of like just with anything. Pizza, pasta, and subs. Hell yeah. Love pizza, pasta, and subs. What's this lady? Huh? Try to be nice around here, and people are just crazy. Let's see here. Do I invest? I do invest in myself. If you mean like, do I invest in the stock market, all that stuff? Kind of. I trade prop firms, so I just use like those. They're like sim accounts, but they're not. It was real money. I was doing real, and I still do real cash accounts. I trade the futures market, and so the NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500, so the ES or the NQ. But I would use like somewhere like Apex or like all these other prop firms, because they're a lot less expensive to get into trading. The leverage there is insane, and it's a whole nother like topic, but you could have multiple accounts, and then you could get into different levels on using technical analysis to make money, which I just passed another funded account this morning. So I don't know. I'm just all over the place. I have real estate. I have a company renting out trailers. I rent out a generator, generators and stuff like that too. I have cryptocurrency. So yeah, if you're to say invest in crypto, I got XRP, 100%. And I put money into XRP every single month. It's dollar cost average. I don't care. It could be worth 2 cents. I'm like, that's nice. I'll just buy more. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I invest in. Dimple girl, what are you doing up so early in the morning? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Barbie, what up? What? You guys go up so early every day, both of you, huh? It's so early. I'm driving to the city, Barbie. My aunt has cancer, you know that. Anyways, and so she's getting her treatment tomorrow, and it was supposed to be the other day, but so now I'm here just driving in San Francisco. So there's just got to drive through the city here and get all the way across town, unfortunately. But take care always. Thank you. But yeah, anyway, let's see here. I'm 23 years old, college dropout. You meant, yeah, getting a job at 25. Should I do it or go for study? That's a personal decision that you want to make, if you're going to go for school or for not. Is $20,000 in savings a good success? $20,000 in savings a good success? Well, it depends on so like if you lived in San Francisco, like where I'm at right now, and you only had 20 grand in savings, like, don't get me wrong, 20 grand, that's great. I mean, good job. That's awesome. There's a lot of people that don't even have that. Not even close. So, yeah, if you're in San Francisco and you lose your job or your source of income, and you kind of look at how much it costs to live here, like rent here is insane in San Francisco. Not that I rent in San Francisco, but I have friends that still rent in San Francisco. And that's why they have rent control here in San Francisco, is the fact that like they'll pay somebody $40,000 to leave so they can bump the rent up, and they'll get that back in like 8 months. Because they rent out, like if you're renting a, studio apartment for $4,500 a month, that's 100% real life. Definitely depend on the district that you're renting in too. Here in the city, but Gosh. Dimple official. Sis. Oh, I did not see you. These people like walk right up. Somebody like walked right up to my door. I didn't even see him. I even looked around. I gotta turn here because the city's also full of a bunch of one-way streets. San Francisco is a nightmare. Oh, this bus will not let me go, that's for sure. Greetings. All right. Driving around, trying to get my way through them in the Fillmore, actually. Oh my God. Fillmore. Let's see here. Jerk in car now. Okay. Dragon Ball. It's a child. Hey yo. How much money would I put into the money market? Well, it depends. You guys want to see something cool? Check this out. There's no one in this car. They got a bunch of these cars driving around, and there's no one in them. They're all selfless. Selfless? Not selfless. They're autonomous cars. All around the city. There's another one right there. No one in that car driving. They're literally everywhere. Who's in the back? No one's in the back. I'm all alone, just with you guys. Hopefully I can make the slide. San Francisco. That technically is crazy with the cars. Yeah. Here it is right here in front of me. Right there. There's nobody in that car. Waymo. They're everywhere. See all the cameras all over it? Just spinning just weird, crazy information. Cleaning with girls. How much driving left? Not much, to be honest. I'm almost out of here, but hey, dude, subscribe to me, and like, I don't mind if I go live again. I'll talk to you about finance and stuff. I just like, I'm a little distracted with trying to drive in the city here. Look at this. Look at this car. They put its blinker on. Where are you gonna turn? Oh, you're gonna turn to that Pearl end. Okay, Pearl Street. Look at this thing. No one's in that car. No one. It's just driving randomly. I want to pass it. I wonder if it won't hit me. Dude, there's nobody in there. Look at it. It's inching out to try to make its move. Are they gonna let it go? Nope. I can't sit there and honk at it because it won't matter. Don't stop. Let us meet your people. No, Oh, I was gonna say the car was gonna get smoked. That would have been awesome. Because there's no one in it. I wonder whose fault that would be. The company's, I guess. Self-driving car gets hacked. Well, then that means we're all in trouble. It's trying to inch out there. It's trying. Look at that. Oh. Hey, someone just called me. I don't know if you guys can hear me anymore. Because every time someone calls me, it screws it up. That was my cousin, because I gotta get up there. Never seen those before. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can you guys hear me still, by chance? The only one. Howdy. Hey, Barbie, can you guys still hear me? Or is it mute? Gotta watch for some folks soon. Calm down now. Yeah, clearly cool. Thank you. Just because, like, usually I get called, and then my cousin just called me, so she's probably trying to find out where I'm at. Down in the city. Down in the city, where they're doing all kinds of construction. That'd be fun. Let me drive that tractor. That would be fun. Not that little one. Not the backhoe. Cool. Thank you. Do I own a motel? No, I do not own a motel. I tried to buy, the biggest project I tried to get into was over in Indianapolis, Indiana. I tried to buy a 110 unit apartment building, which needed a lot of work, which was fine, because what you do is you you come in with like a small down payment, and then what you do is you get a it's called a hard money loan or whatever, and then you basically can you can use their funding to pay for the upgrades to the building, but then like lining everything up and then having a project manager and going through that whole thing, it's fine. But then, you know, it's a pretty pricey. You gotta bake in like all the interest, all the stuff like that, and then the apartment like that costs. So I was able to get it under contract for $750,000 USD, and then we did the walkthrough, all that stuff. The roof was good, the mechanicals were decent, but it looked like it was going to be about $15,000 to $22,000 per unit, and so, you know, that adds up. And then after repair value would have been 5.4 million. So I would have banked a couple $1 million, but in equity, as in whatever. But the cash flow every month would have paid me, I think it was around $54,000 a month, positive cash flow on that deal. But I didn't do it, so it doesn't matter. That's the way the numbers penciled out, though. Nice. Maybe your dad can fund some stuff for some of the guys now. You're the one who stole stuff out of my house. No, I don't steal. My dad sold it for $700. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, could be a good deal, could be a bad deal. I don't know what he was into it for. My brother's birthday today. Here comes the funny shout outs. Shout out. People making millions though on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. So there was somebody about YouTube is they replicated playing with those kids' toys or whatever on YouTube, and then they got affiliate IDs, and they started putting their affiliate IDs in the link in the description and blah, 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 whatever. Well, they got so many subs because they ended up getting like 2.4 million subs on that channel. And I don't know why the kids like to watch people play with toys, but they do. And so anyways, one thing led to another, and he absolutely copied the same exact thing that that this other channel was doing. Ended up making in his first year I think they made $459,000 in ad revenue off of YouTube, and then made another like couple $1 million in affiliate transactions or whatever. So they had no inventory. They just basically would buy the toys. That'd be a business write-off, and then they'd probably just like toss them or give them away or whatever they were doing. And then they videoed themselves playing with the toys or whatever, like super weird stuff that I'm not into, but it's like, and then they just crushed it, and they made like $2.5 million their first year, or somewhere around there. So I don't know the name of the channel. I actually saw a whole entire presentation on it on YouTube myself, so I actually can't even verify if that's even true, but that's what they said was true. And so, you know, but I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest, because there's a huge market for that kind of stuff. But in America, like what I do is you basically, you expense everything through your business. So you want to always give yourself a reimbursement out here. So like I'll buy something, you know, that's for the business, right? For the business. And then you can reimburse yourself so that you pay zero taxes. That's the way that you do it. Because you want to keep all the money that you want to, you know, as much money as you want to keep. So, the hard labor people should make more. Yeah, it's unfortunately it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work like the harder you work, you know, the more you make kind of thing, you know. It's actually the opposite. Like I could start a business or I can go on ChatGPT, okay? So start using that too to give you some ideas and some whatever and to get you going. And you can start asking it intelligent questions. I'd say learn about AI. Learn about setting up systems, and then if you need to hire employees and all that other stuff, that's way down the road, but always do stuff for yourself first. Like that'd be what you want to do. Look at this. This is the hill. Straight up. Oh my God. No one's in that car. Oh my God. Everybody's calling me. All right, I'm gonna call. One more straight up. I'm gonna call it right now because I'm down here. I'm gonna say what's up, and I will. Maybe I'll jump on later when I'm driving home or something. In a few hours. Barbie. Shout out to Barbie Vlogs. If you guys haven't already done so, check her out. She's legit. She's fun. Son dropped out of high school. Yeah, I mean, people dropping out of high school, yeah. Oh my God, there's no parking. Cool. All right, you guys. Yeah, hey, if you haven't subbed, we can always chat again later. I'm always down to talk about whatever. I don't get bothered very easy. So, all right, I gotta find some parking and go and deal with this fun stuff. So, all right, you guys, take care.